This is going to sound controversial considering it's what most of my YouTube channel is based around. You have an okay way of learning the drums, and then you have a pristine way of learning the drums. The second way is obviously better, and that's what we're going to look at in this video. Let's start by exploring the big problem. In drumming terminology, you have two big terms: patterns and orchestrations. A pattern looks like this, an orchestration looks like this. Most of us get the order wrong and we jump to learning orchestrations first. It's what we see on social media, right? We see someone post a cool lick on the drums, it's notated out, they show you exactly how to play it, which toms, which hi-hat to hit, and then we learn exactly how to play what they just showed us. I'll tell you honestly, this limits your drumming because it holds you back. Here's how I learned this the hard way. I used to be a big fan of Adam Tuminaro, and there was this one lesson he did where he showed this sick fill around the drums. I wanted to learn it badly, so I put in the work behind the kit to get it memorized. The problem, after memorizing that fill and getting the muscle memory ingrained, I could play it like so well. I could play it exactly how he played it, but that was the issue. I played it how he played it. And even now, after I don't know how many years it's been, when I try to play that lick, I play the exact same sticking that Adam taught in that video, because that's how I learned to play it, and I struggled to get out of that and play something else. And the reason is I learned the orchestration of what he was playing and not the pattern first. So how do we get around this and improve our drumming drastically? You need to learn patterns first before orchestration. You need to start with the frame before you build the picture. So what does this look like? Well, firstly, I'd suggest simplifying your drum kit so that you can only work on patterns on your snare drum, bass drum, and hi-hat. Take it from me, whenever I learn something new and try to figure something out, I get so distracted by the toms around me. I'll start just venturing out instead of just solidifying that pattern between the snare and kick first. By removing the distractions, you can really just work on the stickings and grind that pattern out so that you start memorizing it and your muscle memory starts to build. By the way, what is muscle memory? What am I talking about? Well, muscle memory for drummers is like the key to learning everything. The more you do something with your body, the more your body adapts. It just does it automatically. Do you ever think about breathing throughout the day, or do you think about which steps to take when you walk? No, it's because your body has developed the muscle memory to keep those things going without you thinking about it. So the more you practice something on the drums, the same thing happens to your limbs, where you can just play those things on autopilot without thinking about it too deeply, and that's the beauty of learning patterns. Next question, what patterns are you supposed to learn? Well, there are thousands, so many patterns to learn, and the beauty of drumming is with all these patterns to learn, you might like a few patterns that I have never played in my life, and that's why you sound different from me. That said, there are some sick patterns, and this is a drumming educational channel, so of course I'm going to show you a few. We've all heard the term chops, right? So this pattern that I'm about to show you is one of the most baseline vanilla chops that you can learn. It's like a starter chop, that would be a good term for it. When you play this and get it solidified and build it, you can then start building better chops on top of it. So you need to start here. Right, left, left, kick. Speed that up, starts to sound like this. There's your pattern, and now is when you can start working on orchestrating it around the drum kit. This is where you need to take that pattern and just play it around the kit and try create your own cool sounding things by moving it around to different drums. However, I'm going to show you a few examples of orchestrations because I love you guys. Here's one idea. Another idea. Here's the final idea. That's a great pattern. Let's try another one. Yet again, this is a pattern that most drummers use, and it's called the 6-stroke roll. Remember to take that pattern and memorize it, and then try move it around the kit yourself. But again, I love you. Here are some ideas. Let's look at one more pattern. I'm going to call this one the meat because that's what it sounds like. When you play this on the drums, it sounds thick and beefy, like a really juicy protein-filled burger. All you do to play this is go kick, right, left. That's all. That's all the pattern is. So simple, but when you speed it up and you really focus on hitting the kick drum hard, it starts to sound really, really intense, which is awesome. Here are a few ideas using that around the kit. Those are just 3 patterns, and you can create thousands of ideas around the kit using those as the base. But wait, what if we combine all of those together? Let's see what happens. I've written those 3 patterns out in a PDF for you to download, and I have included the orchestration ideas that we went through in this video. I've also included 2 more patterns for you to learn that are not in this video. You'll have to go download that PDF to see them. You can download it in the description of this video. Okay, go practice.